Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Wake Up Nigeria, and my name is Zadie Chris. I'm reaching you from Srtv studio here in London. So, this is the show where we take a review of what is happening in Nigeria. It's waking up to our reality. And one of the things we do is we take a look at the papers, but most importantly, we look at current issues and maybe things that we need to be talking about as a people. Like my definition of television is that television is a place where we talk to each other about ourselves. So we're going to be doing a little bit of that this morning. And I have a couple of people in my Abuja office. They are trying to hook up. The tech network in Nigeria is actually giving them some challenges. And I have maybe they have one or two other guests who will be joining us as well. But in today's show, I will try and put some kind of meaning, and perhaps if I have these young people to bounce on, to talk about what we expect or what is our understanding of the word democracy. We're going to try and take a look at that today. If you see today Nigeria, there's a lot that is really going on. A lot is going on in our country. And when we say that we have gone far, we've moved on, democracy has been on for some time now. From 1999 to date, we're years old. Children born this time, they've seen no military rule. So military rule is alien to some people, though we've been part of it. It's been alien to some young people, which is a good thing. But is that the meaning of democracy? Those are the things I want to talk about today. And before I go into that, I want to join people. I'm just doing it for Bible say, I'm doing it because of Ukure. Today happens to be the birthday celebration of this man, Dr. Eweta Odwan. Before he became a governor, we know this guy was very, very hungry. When he became a governor and it's all been well with him, he's there today. We wish him a happy birthday. Yeah, history will judge every single one of us. Those are the three musketeers. We have Ibori in the middle, Odwan on the right-hand side, and and the other one on the left-hand side. You see, I remember when I was making a comedy. You remember the comedy they made? I want to put the picture there. Let me keep it there. The comedy that when Jesus Christ died, that the two thieves will be with him in heaven. So actually they begged, and they said, one will be on the right-hand side, another will be on the left-hand side. There is Dr. Emmanuel on the right-hand side of Ibori, and another one on the left-hand side. Today is your birthday, sir. Let's not pollute your birthday. Let's not make your birthday, sir. Let's wish you happy birthday. But if you now destroy the state, that punishment it's not what I'm forgiving. I'm just wishing you birthday today. But the day the children will ask what we have done to our dear state, you will be called upon. But today is your birthday. Let's assume today is your birthday. Let's not talk about some of the iniquities you have done. So today is happy birthday to Dr. Emmanuel Wita. Whether I come from my heart or not, it no matter. Happy birthday. Anyway, that's not what we're going to talk about today. Today, we're going to look at the true meaning of democracy. As I'm waiting for my two young women to join from Abuja, because they are two now, and when those two young girls are together, they always cause chaos. I hope they will be happy to join me today. I don't know what is going on, but they're sitting together. I don't know why they are choosing to sit together. I'm just talking to them because so they hear what I'm saying, They didn't separate. Whether they won't come married for inside the show, I don't know. So separate yourself, young women, and get yourself ready. Separate your shares. Anyway, I'll be adding my guests from Abuja shortly, and we're going to be together looking at the word democracy and what we expect. Like I said it again and again, democracy cannot just be periodic elections, multi-party system, and they say we should practice it. So today, look at what we have in Nigeria. Lots of political parties breeding political nuisance. Some people just want to contest because they're contesting. Is that the true meaning of democracy? Is that what we should expect of democracy? Or democracy can be linked with true governance. That I don't understand. Democracy and governance supposed to work together. I like some of the words Nigerian politicians always use. It says, so Nigeria will enjoy the dividends of democracy. I don't understand what they mean. What are the dividends of democracy? Can you see it, my people? Is democracy, is it real where you are? Because all we hear, even the only meaning of democracy as we take it now, which is the periodic election, have issues in Nigeria. Should we perhaps look for a better way to govern ourselves? And I'm going to be very critical on this show today because something is going on in my mind and I'm thinking about it. If democracy is an art where people pick who, because it doesn't matter how you pick it, it's a system where we have to agree that this person should lead us. Then how come that our traditional system of governance, where the community agree that the next king should be the heir to the throne, or they come together to pick in my place who will be the next king, how come that is not democracy? Why is it that it's only periodic election, as they told us to waste money during election, is the only way we define democracy? If that is one aspect of democracy, then perhaps we need to reconsider it. The king of Jordan once said that democracy will mean different things to different people. I cannot agree more. Maybe it's time for Africans, or perhaps we Nigerians, to ask ourselves whether we are in true democracy, or perhaps we should adapt it to as it will suit us. You know, for some reason, I'm very skeptical about some of the things I'm going to talk about. I think my guests are here. Let me see if I can add them quickly. Hello, young woman.
Good morning, Daddy Chris. Good morning, sir.
I want to have the two of you, money man. But you two are so close to each other. Why are you not separated? Try and separate your chairs a little, then we'll come back to you guys. All right? And it's like your camera is a little bit blurred, but we can go with it because it's like you guys have been struggling.
We are not even using the camera right now. Okay, come back later.
All right. Wonderful. So what, oh God. So it's like they're having issues with their cameras, and yeah, that's how it works. These are old cameras or new cameras. And when the Chinese make this kind of cameras, you don't expect the best from them because they're cheap and they're 4Ks. All right. They say buy good thing, you say that cheap when you want. So that's come to what we're talking about today. Is the democracy we have from Chinese, but this democracy is actually coming from the United States of America. But yes, it is looking so fake. It's not durable. And America is not helping us. They're not talking about it. All they're going to say is, oh, they put you down and say, whoever wins, you must hand over power. Is that what democracy is, sir? You know, and perhaps what I'll be doing today with these young women will be to look at, let me see. Yeah, separate mom. Maybe go away from her a little bit. Yeah, maybe we should deal with that. We should deal with that. Yeah, we should be all right. Let's try that. All right. Okay, these two women are trying. Sorry, I've already added you guys. All right, so let's look at the two of you. Anyway, you are not settled yet, but that's fine. Let's go. You guys are beautiful. All right. Unfortunately, your camera is not looking. It's looking blurred, like you said. You don't have the same camera. We are with you. So I want to ask, young women, what are first? I know you guys have been going through hell, so I've joined me a little bit late. How are you guys doing? How is Abuja?
Abuja is fine. Good morning, Daddy Chris. Good morning, sir.
Morning, Pat. I'm sure you guys have a great day. Your evening must have been well done. Well, I'm going to just ask. I want to ask a question, and we're going to go straight to the matter because I was already on it. Here I am this morning thinking and saying to myself, what is democracy? What do you guys understand when you hear the word democracy? Let's look at that today together. And maybe ordinary Nigerians watching us will be saying, okay, is this what democracy is supposed to be? Anybody that can remember the American definition of it could say, because every democracy now is going to be defined by the people, because otherwise the word democracy, for me, is a system where we choose we are the one that choose who rule us. I want to ask you guys, what do you guys understand? Let's start with Pat. Pat, are you okay?
Yes, I'm perfectly fine.
Right, it's good. That's what I want to hear. So when you hear the word democracy, relax, let's talk. What do you guys, what immediately comes to your mind? Democracy, what comes to your mind?
Okay. So I think democracy should be a system where power is vested on the people more than the government.
Wonderful.
So just like what we were taught those days, democracy is government for the people, by the people, and for the people. So Yes. So which means that the people are supposed to have the say on how they should be ruled. The people should have more of the decision making. The power should be for the people.
for the
Yes.
people. It cannot be better. You said something that means democracy is when the people actually have the dominant power. Because if you choose who will be there, then automatically that person will be working for you, not the other way around. All right, Mary, do you agree?
Yes, Daddy Chris, I do.
I cannot. I cannot. I think we all agree on this. And now let's look at our country, Nigeria. You understand? And it seems that when they say we already have democracy, it's when we have elections. All right. They say we have been running a democratic system of government in now, meaning the people they call us to come and vote. They may sometimes influence the numbers of the vote and put themselves in power. And they said we have voted. The Nigerians have voted, and the vote has counted, and the president has emerged. That has been the case. Can we say we are in a democracy for all these years?
If you don't say we are in democracy regime, are you going to say we are in the military regime?
No, maybe we have another word for this. There's one word called
As much
catistocracy.
as I would say we are not practicing democracy, I don't think there's another name for it, right?
Oh, Mary,
I'll just say,
go on.
I'll just say, at the end of the day, we still have to call it democracy. That is why you still have the independence coming up every 1st of October, right?
No, maybe. Let me give you another one. Maybe there's another. Listen, maybe Nigerians don't even understand what we are practicing. There is the word democracy. There's another one called catistocracy. All right, and I want to use that one. Let me type it down so Nigerians can understand. Catistocracy. This is a very big word. There's O here. Yeah. So they will not beat me up. Nigerians, they know how to do this. This one is catistocracy. What this means, not unlike the definition that this beautiful woman gave to us, this is a government that is ruled by the least suitable, able, and experienced people in a state. All right? A government that is ruled by the least suitable, the least suitable, the least able, the least experienced people in a state. That is called catistocracy. So while democracy is the government of the people, by the people, for the people, catistocracy is the government that is ruled by the least, the less qualified, the minimum, the idiot, the hoodlums in society. But they are small, but they are powerful. I don't know how they get the power though. So now that we know the true meaning of this, are we in a catistocracy or democracy? I'm going to come back to Mary because Mary said, which word should we give to it? You are the one that brings this big grammar. I don't like using this word, catistocracy.
The government, they're not telling you that we are in catistocracy regime. It's democracy, so leave it like that.
Okay, we are in democracy.
We are in democracy.
So, but what I like about this is, in anything we do today, it's good for the leaders to understand. And we call them leaders or we call them rulers. I like what Shibuze said. Say, what we have in Nigeria, we don't have leaders. We have rulers. Rulers, they rule over you. You understand?
We have politicians.
So, and I kind of agree. You understand? Especially the average Nigerian politician today is able to win an election. Not because, you see, and that is why it's good to observe this two words. Not because he's the suitable person or he's the right person for the office, but because he can influence his ethnic group or he can influence people based on religious background. Or again, spend a lot of money to buy votes because that is the most synonymous to Nigerian elections. And that's how they come to power. They don't come to power because we voted for them. And that is not democracy. Can it that be called democracy, Pat? Can I call you Pat?
Or Onima.
Onyema. Okay, Onyema. I like Onyema actually because this is
Yes,
my
like
Oyibo name. Mary never agreed to give me Oyibo name. Mary Valentine. That's all I know. No Oyibo, no Oyibo name. No Igbo name. I asked
Are
these
you,
people.
no, will you come and say you don't know my tribal name? Will you
I
say you
tell
don't
no. Now let your family
Ah,
know.
my
I tell
tribal
you.
name that everybody knows? You don't know. Wow. No.
I
Just tell
beg,
me that
tell
you
us today. Maybe now if I go to what I will do, I will use Mary Patience. Then I sometimes say Oyema,
Onyema.
Oyema. Oh yeah, Mary.
I'm here to do.
This girl, this very be like, you know what I could do, Mary? I know what I could do. And I go take, if I swear, Mary, na Colombia man, I go marry you. Give. And I'll never go chop the money. You know where
Oh,
Colombia
Arab.
is?
Arab.
No,
Arab. Arab
Colombia.
is
You cannot go Colombia first. When you come back from Colombia, we'll take you back to Arab. no, no, it's so funny. Anyway, so today I really want us to ask our Nigerian people that we cannot continue to allow ourselves, because what is important is if we choose who rule us, it's in the interest of the leader and it's in the interest of every one of us. The implication is the power which Patience was saying that should be with the people, then remain with us. Then we choose who should be there and should not be there. And by the time that is taken away from us, then we have nothing. The Nigerian state does not belong to us. We are not even part of the Nigerian state. And that is the thing we shouldn't be. Because we are Nigerians. The country belongs to us. It doesn't belong to Tinubu. It doesn't belong to the governors. It belongs to us. That's why tomorrow, after 4 years, Tinubu can be kicked out. We don't send Buhari going village. The country belongs to us. You own Nigeria. We collectively own the country. It doesn't belong to one person. It doesn't belong to the Arab. It doesn't belong to the South. It doesn't belong to the West. It doesn't belong to the East. It belongs to every single one of us. Nigeria, it's like God. God is not a Muslim. God is not a Christian. Nigeria is not a Muslim. Nigeria is not a Christian. Nigeria is all. That's why we call Nigeria a secular state. And I want us to understand that when we address the issue of this democracy today. The biggest challenge we have today in Nigeria is coming from the biggest blessing we have. We are so blessed to have two diverse religions. Let me bring these two women back. I don't know. Okay, Mary, are you guys back?
Yeah. I'm trying to do some setup. Please just add us back, Lisa.
Okay, fine. These two women, they're trying to do what they do. So what I'm trying to say is that when government does not, when people of a particular people do not understand, when they don't understand what government is or their right in society, things happen. So what I love about the today Nigeria democracy is that at least we are practicing something. Every 4 years now, we come out to vote. And my take was, after voting, is that the end of democracy? Supposing you vote, the person you voted for didn't win. Where do you stop? Nigerians, where do you stop there? If the energy we came out to vote in the last Benin election, if we use it to follow the governors, I am very sure that we have democracy in our land. Let me repeat this. And they're going to say they're going to kill us. I don't think they've really been killing us. So. During the last Edo election, which is the last election I witnessed here, I pray I witnessed others in my life. During this election, people came out, old people, young. Energy were everywhere. People were fighting who will become the governor of Edo State. And after the election now, everybody has returned to their share. And I'm wondering, what are these people expecting? You're expecting miracle. You give a very beautiful bride to David. You know King David in the Bible. You give a very beautiful woman to King David, and you say make not touch her. You just kill her. That man love women. You know, that is the story they told us in the Bible. You understand? So it is wrong. They will always be bad. Power will always corrupt. My people have started again. Let me try and correct what is
Like,
going on.
like there's emergency.
Yes. You guys continue. I'll be back.
Okay. Okay. So I think we're even having a guest. Let me add him to the show. Good morning, Mr. Lawrence.
Morning. Good morning.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing very well. Very well.
Okay, you're welcome to the show. This is Wake Up
Yeah,
Nigeria, and
thank you very
today, okay, our boss just left. We'll soon be back. We'll be talking about democracy. Democracy.
much.
So let me throw this question to you. Do you think Nigeria, right? Do you think we are practicing democracy in the country as it is right now?
It's a normal it's a normal constitution. I believe we are practicing democracy because it's a system of government. So there's no way we can't practice it in Nigeria. So I believe we are doing that.
Are you sure you're saying this from your mind? Because you know why? A couple of times when you talk to people about democracy, they kick against it. They say we're not practicing democracy because the voice of the people, right, is not being heard. It looks like the government, they're just doing whatever they feel suits them. They really don't care about the people. But it's fine. Since you say we are
So
practicing democracy,
they will tell you that democracy is for the elite. Understand? Because most people now, most of the times now, if you want to look at the circumstances in Nigeria, you get to understand that basically we are not practicing the we are not practicing this democracy because when we talk about democracy, it's a system of where power is held by the people, and that's neither directly or indirectly. Understand?
indirect.
Or by the head. So most of the times people will tell you that that means if you're not holding the power directly, that means you're holding the power in an elected way because what I'm trying to explain is that it's neither you get it directly or indirectly. Because I believe people get power forcefully in Nigeria, and that's what I believe on right now. So I don't know your own point of view
Now
on
you are
that.
talking.
So
Okay, people get power forcefully. Now with this thing you just said, it's gonna make me to delve into the question I actually want to throw to you right now. Talking about people getting into power forcefully, right? Now I want to know, do you think the problem is from the people itself? Do you think it's from we the masses not voting rightly? Or do you think it's from the electoral process? Let's talk about the INEC. Where do you think this problem is actually coming from? As regards electing the people that the people don't want. Yes, we have leaders that we don't want, that we are crying every day, complaining every day, fighting every day, that we don't want those people. Because I feel like if you want someone to be your leader, we won't be coming out to protest. There won't be this level of hardship, this hunger. And you could see the protest, during the protest, the hashtag end bad government. So who are the people that elected this government to be there? So where do you think this particular problem is coming from?
basically, I would say from the electoral process, everybody has a part to play. That's what I believe on. Everybody has a part to play. We the masses, we have a part to play. The INEC as well. Understand? For everything to go smoothly. Understand? Because I believe even if some of the masses collect bribe, at the end of the day, if you're being sincere with yourself, I'll tell you like the last election now, I'll tell you I didn't go for voting. Understand? Reasons best known to me because I know that at the end of the day, things will come
Okay, now
out.
okay.
That's not
Sorry to cut it short. You didn't go, you didn't vote, right? Tomorrow you come and complain. But are you see what I'm saying? He did not vote. And you see the person that come and complain that what kind of leader do we have? This one is not doing well. This minister, what's his function? This senator, what's their function?
I would
But you
say
actually didn't go out to vote. Do you
the
think the
reasons.
vote doesn't count? If I may ask.
Okay, I just let me tell you something. People that vote now, like previously, yes, they are vote now because at the end of the day, the INEC did what was on their mind. Understand? They express their own mind because we, the masses, our voice is not heard. So there's nothing we can do about it. This Nigeria presently now, our voice is not heard.
Okay. Okay. So Oyema, let me throw this to you. Do you think the problem is from we, the citizen of the country, or the INEC, or the leaders, according to Lawrence, that forcefully enter there. To emerge our leaders, our presidents, our vice presidents, our governors. Where do you think the problem is coming from? Because we are always coming every day to complain about one thing. Where do you think the problem is coming from?
Okay. So, in as much as democracy is what democracy is, but we find out that in our country today, our democracy is being tampered on because, just like we previously said, we don't have a voice. We're not allowed to do certain things. We're not allowed to have a say. And democracy is supposed to be for the people and by the people. The people are supposed to be the ones to say, we want this person to rule us, and they can do that directly or through voting, just like we are doing in Nigeria. But we find out today that our democracy is being tampered on because our voting process is not fair enough. It's not free and fair. So they do this to tamper with our democracy, which means the government is not ruling by us. Like the democracy, we don't have that democracy in our country today. It's more like an aristocracy, where it's being ruled by your social status, by them themselves, just rotating it between themselves. So we find out today that our democracy is no longer a democracy, but aristocracy. So it's really a bad one.
Please don't shout though. Don't shout. The thing is, because we're in the media, we always want to obey the protocols and do the right thing, right? I can't really come out and say there's no democracy in Nigeria. Let's say there is democracy, but as regards the way the people are suffering,
Yes,
the killings, the insecurity, and all of that, what are the things we need to do? I know that there's this word that says, heaven help those who help themselves, right? We talk about people that move during the late nights, that move in the night. So what about people that are inside their house and they come inside that house to still get them? You understand my pain right now? So it's really sad because I feel like if we want to focus on a particular problem, let's know that, okay, this is where it's biting us. But sorry to put this to you. If I want to talk about where it's biting us in this country, it's almost in every aspect.
in everything.
Because you are complaining of transportation to even go from one place to another. The hike in it is one thing. You are complaining of how to eat. Have we thought about the high cost of rent right now? Let's even talk about Abuja, to be precise. Have we talked about the high cost of rent? Now, you see someone that actually built a house, couple of years, not now, right? A very old house. Why are they adding the rent? If I may ask, is it that the person bought cement right now? Let's know that, okay, maybe they just bought the cement, it's expensive, or did you just buy block? Why is this? So, in another part, I always say this. Sometimes we Nigerians are also the problem of ourselves, because I notice that sometimes, if you can agree with me, if there's a hike in a particular price for a product, have you noticed that it hardly comes down? And even if it comes down, it will not be that same price. That means something was around maybe 1,000 naira, right?
Yeah.
And they start selling it for like 3,000. If they want to bring it down, you end up buying it for 2,000 or 2,500, and we'll not be happy. We adjust to problem, right? We are adjusting to suffering. It is not normal. We cannot adjust to suffering in a country where we want to live. And that was why yesterday on the show, we're talking about people that travel, and like Chris was asking that, why is it that traveling is going to solve the problem, right? Why do people keep traveling? Why can't we sit back and solve the problem in the country? Why can't everybody stay back? Are you there? Tell me if you have money now, you will stay in Nigeria. Which one is one? Because there's a level of hardship it will get to. You understand? And you can't, it's not everybody that can even stay to face it. It's like the people that are in the country, it is tough for them, right? That you are not here complaining of people that are traveling. You can't really complain.
I was just telling somebody yesterday, I said, I saw on a blog where a guy that does a groundnut business, I don't know what he uses the groundnut for, but he has been doing it for years now. He was complaining how, as at 2018, he used 2 million naira to purchase 840 bags of groundnuts in 2018. But currently in 2024, he uses that same 2 million to purchase just 40 bags of groundnuts. So in a business like that, he's even gaining because now that things are expensive.
No, the added money
Most
is granted as well.
most customers now, most people say have even run out of business. Most people that will be patronizing him have run out of business. So how do you gain? How do you, if somebody that has a large scale of business is complaining like this, then how about the market women, people that have small scale? How do they survive? People that are living in rented houses, how do they survive? You know, their children will still go to school, and school fees are increasing. A lot of things are increasing, and yet, it's just I don't know. This country
It's really
is
sad. Now, the other day I brought someone on the show talking about how to actually kind of stop the problem in the country. What do you think we should do? Possible solutions, right? That we could actually put in place to see how we can kind of reduce, even if we can't stop it, reduce the problem we're facing right now in the country. So we now have to delve into the part of agriculture. We talked about agriculture. Why the youths, right? Why the youths are not farming? That's another point.
yes.
Now, let me throw this to you, Yoma. If a young guy, right,
Yes.
who is a professional farmer, comes to you, comes for your hand in marriage, you will accept. I want you to, without sincerity, just say it, don't lie. Will you accept?
Of course, I would accept because you said professional farmer.
Professional
You know-
farmer, you going to accept?
For you to say it means the person doesn't have to use hoes and go to his farm. He use tractors. They are machineries.
Okay.
For you to say professional, it means
Tell me, no, the thing is, sorry, Lawrence. Sorry, I'm not asking any question. But the thing is, you will say that now, right? Because of how we have experienced hunger in this country, it has opened the eyes of people. You can imagine we are not thinking that youth should be going to farm. You know that before, we always have this mindset, this mentality that people that should go to the farm are a kind of old people, right? Farm is meant for old people. Why young people should embrace the white collar job.
Yeah.
It affected us.
Yes.
And it's turning on us, even
Right
till
now, yes.
So you can imagine, okay, Oyema said a professional farmer, she can accept.
Of course.
It's fine. Now, I think in the other part, how do we go about the insecurity? Because some people can't even go to the farm because of insecurity, right?
Yeah.
You see people go to the farm and the threats and the killings
Yes.
and all of that. So what do you think, Lawrence, what do you think we should do as regards the level of insecurity in the country? Lawrence, can you hear me?
Level of insecurity in Nigeria.
Yeah. What do you think we
Yeah,
should
yeah,
do?
I can hear you. Those, we have been emphasizing on this for a very long time. So, as in, what I just believe is that the government should try at least bring more support, provide security for the people in the farm, because I know of so many cases of the herdsmen in Benue State, Nigeria. So, what I believe is that there is the best way to go about this is the government to provide security for the people in the state everywhere, so that in order for them to go to farm, to produce what they want to produce, to acquire what they want to acquire, the best way to go is for the government to provide adequate security for the people. That's the best way to go.
Now, talking
To
about the
bring more.
government, right? We are talking about security in the state. We're not even on the federal level. Talking about the government, do you think it's supposed to be the job of the president to provide security in all the states or the governors? Who do you think is supposed to be the one fighting for the security of each state?
First of all, that's why we have different people in the state now. That's why there was a governor there. Understand? That's why the governor needs to provide security in the state. Why in the federal level, the president as well, the GCFR should ensure that there was a adequate security in the country. Because I believe if you go out now, you see the way security are guiding the like National Assembly, NMPC. You see securities there. But
That's when
why
you will
why
know
can't
security in this
why
country.
can
When the lights
why
are out,
Oh my God.
you would see
why
security.
why can't they provide security for the poor masses? Because I feel they neglect we the poor masses, understand? Because they feel that there is nothing they can do. They can't sustain us. They don't want to sustain us. So at the end of the day, people going to the farm, they end up being slaughtered by herdsmen here and there. So the government, the best they can do is to provide security for the people, more manpowers to the society so that they can push them to and fro to guide the people. Because most of the time, the problem in Nigeria now is the security, because they are the major problem we face now. Because most of them try to extort money from us, try to do this and do that. So I believe the government should ensure that as well, because the security, most of them, they are not even doing their works. They should
Yeah.
ensure, yeah, because in order for, because their duty is to.
Sorry to cut it short. Sorry to cut it short. Do you think if the security, right, if they're receiving enough pay, do you think they'll be extorting money from us? Do you think they're being paid well?
Even the people that are being paid well, they still steal. So what are you saying? See,
Okay,
the
so
only thing that.
Oh my God, you are selfish, oh, Nigerians, please. We have to
So I
remove this selfishness from us. Honestly.
so I just believe for as a good police officer, in order for you not to steal or collect bribery, you need to have the fear of God. That's the only way. Because if you don't have the fear of God, there's nothing you can do in this country. Because even the least people, if you see them on this road now, maybe if you go to Nyanya, Malba, they will still collect 10, 15 naira from you. So why they want in the higher class, they collect more than that. So that's how it is. It's a grade. It's a process.
No, sorry to correct you. They don't collect 10 naira again. They don't collect 15 naira. 15 naira is not a good money again in this country. Please, don't downgrade the country. In Nigeria, we don't collect 15 naira. We don't collect 10 naira. We don't collect 15 naira again. And 20 naira does not work in this country. Please, don't lie. Don't lie. All those money does not work. Even 100 naira is not a good money right now in this country.
I'm just giving you an example. But they might be collecting like 5,000 now or so, but I'm just giving you an illustration.
Don't hype it. Let's just say 500 naira. Upward. Oh my God. Okay, now. Okay. You can see the write up on the screen. Democracy without rule of law. You know, anytime I hear the word rule of law, now what comes to my mind? I now come to start thinking about our judiciary, our legislature, right? You have the judges and all of that. These people on their own, they're supposed to be the ones that we cry to, right? That we meet for them to help us as regards the happenings in the country, for them to be very disciplined and reliable. Do you even think these people, they keep the law? The people who make the law, the people who interpret the law, do they work with the law? Do they keep the law? Do you think there is rule of law in Nigeria, if I may ask? First of all, do you think there's rule of law?
There is rule of law. You know, in Nigeria, we have those things. We have it settled down already. It's just that some of us that are in power, you know, the moment you are in an office.
No, it's not to say there is rule of law. Is it being practiced? That is it. Okay.
We have it. But to impute it is the problem that we have.
Okay.
And most times they do it, though they impute it, but to the lower citizens of the country. Do you get? Like, when it comes to the airlines, they don't practice it.
So it means in this country we have the high class, the low class, and the middle class.
For example, now let me use this recent happening. I know that the K would love this topic. That's
very dark man. God bless you.
You would like this topic.
Now you can not really big, you know.
So it was this issue with Very Dark Man and Bobrisky that made most of Nigerians aware. You know, most of us are aware, but we do not pay attention. But it now opened the eye to let the public know that you see this prison. If you commit a crime and you go to prison, if you don't have the money, you will suffer. But if you have the money, you go to the VIP prison.
Okay. This is what I said yesterday. You hear what I said yesterday? So that it is a big problem when people that we are expecting to have been in the prison, they are not in the prison. So a lot of crimes be committed.
Yes.
That's why I'm saying that, yes, Democracy without rule of
You know?
law. There's rule of law. Do we practice the rule of law? Is there supposed to be a special prison for some people? Now you can see that Bobrisky was arrested yesterday.
You will see somebody
He was rearrested.
somebody that stole trillions of naira in Nigeria.
No wonder.
They will still pamper him in the
So
prison.
what the problem is, they don't go to the courts, right? The court now sentence these people to prison, but they don't go to the prison. So you can see that at the end of the day, Very Dark Man is doing a great job. Kudos to Very Dark Man. He's doing a great job.
I don't agree.
He's doing a great job, but I don't know if you don't agree with me.
I don't.
No, from the onset,
Yeah.
if Daddy Chris can actually attest to it, I've always said this thing. He's doing a great job. He's working. I can actually say I am proud and I love what he's doing. The only thing I have always said and I've always kicked against on this show is defamation.
Yeah.
As far as you're sure of what you say, it's fine. But if you come on the show or you come on the media to call on somebody's name
And
and kind of say
impose-
something they did not do.
Yes.
Yeah, that me and Chris, we used to fight on this show for it. We'll talk and I will disagree with him on it. If you come and say somebody, for example, I say, Oyema, you are this person, that you are not.
Or you say,
right?
Onyema, are you sure you are not 18?
Something like
You
that.
have
You are not
put the
painting. No,
word
you don't
out
paint
there.
it. You don't paint it. So that was where I had issues with him
Yeah.
from the onset. But what he's doing is great. He's
Yeah.
actually doing a great job.
Yeah.
Trying to fish out those people that we've respected for quite a long time. And we think, because if not for Very Dark Man, we believe Bobrisky has been in the prison. You know, a lot of people are celebrating that, oh my God, Mommy of Lagos has been in the prison. Who will now be the mother of Lagos people?
Yeah.
We're celebrating thinking that he was in the prison. Now, I had issues with this because when Cubana chief priest, it was the same thing. Same money laundry stuff, right?
Yes.
That made them to take Cubana chief priest to prison. Do you notice that he didn't stay there?
Obvious.
With money,
Obviously.
he came out. We know that Very Dark Man is not even fighting that one. He's
Yes.
fighting on Bobrisky own. And this is what he said. Because it's now closer for them to start going to the House of Reps, to always come and answer questions. And he was trying to see how they could actually bring him out, take him out of the country. I think it was around Benin, Sebebode and all of that that they caught him. The thing is, Very Dark Man said something. Who is the Godfather? The person will come out. The person that pleaded for pardon, the person will come out. The people, right? According to them, the Very Dark Man was actually in prison, but enjoyed or didn't enjoy privileges, something like that. So people inside the that he didn't suffer with them, so he stayed in a separate place. That is an error. It's a problem. So in a nutshell, it means a couple of times this has been happening. People have been enjoying privileges.
Yeah.
I like you guys. Thank you so much.
And that is why
I've been watching.
no
Yes.
wonder
Yeah.
you see somebody that kills someone, right? Depending on the kind of person that sent you, because sometimes these people don't go on their own. You now hear that they took them to the prison. From there, you will not hear anything again. It's not
Okay,
what-
Mary, you know why I brought this topic. Hi guys. Sorry guy. What's your name, young man? Sorry. My name is Adi Chris. Okay.
Okay.
His
Another
network
thing,
His
the name
network seems to be frozen. So when I come, we go. When you come,
All
two
right.
of us will be here. Okay. All right. What is interesting is what I was even really interested. I'm happy you guys are talking about Very Dark Man and that story. Because Mary sent that to me yesterday and said, oh, not again. Leave
And if you
Bobrisky
like the
alone.
video, you now feel the video.
I didn't want to play it because Very Dark Man, this Bobrisky, Very Dark Man, it's important, but it's now overrated. You understand?
How?
I think so.
Yes, we are not putting it in the general context. The important thing is that some people don't go to prison
Yes.
when they are sentenced. That is the key. Understand? But Bobrisky has been, because of his position or because of her sexual orientation or the way he portrays himself.
It's not her.
Okay,
It's he.
okay.
He or her.
I don't know now. No, because whatever that guy is, or he has really caused too much.
Like, this is even
trouble.
confusion. Like,
Yes.
these are even among people that are confused of
Listen,
Bobrisky.
I live in the UK. You know, Mary, I live in the UK and I have to be politically correct.
Yeah.
In Nigeria, you can get away with it. Bobrisky will have more support in the United Kingdom. In fact, he would have been under serious protection. You will not believe. And that is the society we live in here. Sometimes they think we must do what they do. Anyway, but that's not the important thing. They taught us to practice democracy. And it looks as if when we just go and vote person into power, the thing is sorted. Our kings, we are the one that select them. Either we select or we vote. So provided is the choice of the people. It's democracy. Is that not what you said now? Based on your definition of patience, say democracy is the government of the people, by the people, for the people. So if we have a king who is selected by us, and is working for us, is it not democracy?
It's democracy.
It's democracy. But what do I feel like? If you ask me, I'll say democracy is a government with some level of transparency. The government
Okay,
are not transparent.
see, this is what when they say the dividends, that's what they don't teach us. That's why I bring the word rule of law. You understand? Sometimes the democracy could mean different things. In those days, in our kings, and when they were ruling us, there was something. If there's a law, everybody obeys that law. Like what you see now, Bobrisky, he's not facing the same penalty which the poor man will face. We are talking about Bobrisky. What about the big boys? They don't go near the wars. In fact, they put in prison, they kick cow for them on a daily basis. They live like lords in the prison.
So how can these people stop doing the evil, the negative things they are doing, if they know that they can all do
And that was why we all honored Very Dark Man. He has done a great job. You understand? For at least picking one out. Now they are careful. If Falana like it or not, if he's partaking in certain people who are supposed to go to prison, if he's making them not to go to prison, he better stop it now, because it's going to be humiliated better again and again. Because there are very many dark men there.
Very Dark Man is not stopping anytime soon. That guy, that Ose, that Edo guy is very stubborn. That guy is not stopping anytime soon. So in a nutshell, Bobrisky is in trouble. In a serious trouble.
Not only Bobrisky, because now we are encouraging him and others to come out and speak.
You know fully well that no matter the kind of pressure Bobrisky gets today, there are some names he will never call. I hope you know.
No, we don't care. You know what is important, Mary? You know, for me, the important thing is that, hey, now, if you are doing certain things, no Very Dark Man is coming. You understand? I don't think it's only that Edo guy that is Very Dark Man. Maybe there are very many very dark men in the country. You will see. They will come out now. What I really want, you know why I raise this issue? I want young people to be encouraged by what that guy did. And if you see something, blow it. You know the problem we have in the country? If people like that go on, who have ruled Nigeria before, elder statesmen could do what this guy is doing. At least speak out when things are wrong. Only Obasanjo, we once in a while say this is wrong.
Daddy Chris, sorry to cut you short. You said if these people can speak out, let's say presently now Very Dark Man is the only one fighting this. How many people are beside him?
We are behind Very Dark Man.
How many? Daddy Chris, you know, someone said that this will bring his downfall. How many people? Some people have actually even removed themselves from it. Let them not say that.
But maybe some people are paying money into him. Some are giving him money. Let's tell you the people supporting him. I'm going to make my donation soon.
That is for his NGO.
I'm going to make a donation to the board.
That is for his NGO. But nobody is calling out people. That is for his NGO to help the
yes. Maybe the good thing is I don't need to give him money. I want to support his NGO so that it is what I don't have right to give him money. What I support is not him. I'm supporting what he's doing. So that's why I support his NGO. I'm going to make my own donation soon. It might be small. He's going to get it from
say right now. I'm telling you that the that the fact that what this guy is fighting for, some people are backing out. Not everybody is standing by him.
Yes.
You understand? So Jesus Christ. I'm so shocked that my fellow youth are telling Very Dark Man that it is not everything he sees that he will say. That he should keep quiet on some things. So it means we should fold our hands and allow corruption to eat.
That is why people like them go on. People like them go on are quiet, doing nothing. Abdul Salam, they are there doing nothing. Even when the country is sinking, they are sleeping. They should be our problem. Not Very Dark Man is a hero. How many of these old leaders who call themselves elder statesmen that wear big suits on a big occasion come out and say this is wrong? You see, they should be the ones who are ashamed today. No, even me, not you, not the young people. For Very Dark Man to be the one talking in a country, and I want to talk to all of you. Those of you who call yourself intellectuals. I go school where Very Dark Man didn't go to your universities before he's speaking like this. And now he has earned international repute. So we want to say that we know good. We know what is good for us. It's just that some of us don't want to die, like Fela said. You know how many of us want to go to heaven? On Sunday now, I just say patients should go to church on Sunday. Talk to. I hear this young man. What's your name, bro? Young man. You say you should pray to God. What did God want to do for this matter? God, why don't do the whole thing for us? You know what? One thing I said to Nigeria, when we want to go and play football match, we would pray, may God give us, make we win the next person. Now, nothing funny. So then we will not be children of God. Now let you be children of God. So you they pray, may God punish the other children. At that moment, God do that for now. Anybody when they win at home. You see, that is how a father will decide. If you get 2 children, they don't start again here. They're not going to make I do this today. Anyway, you know what I'm saying is that when you have 2 children and they are fighting, there's a point in time you say, okay, anybody that wins is my own. So I tell you what it is. God has done it for us. It is we that refuse to do the rest. Very dark man come out and people are quiet. Go on, a former president who died, who know the sweat of people to die for this country, is quiet, looking at look at even allowing Kanu to be locked up in prison. Is the highest level of injustice I have seen. And old men are in that country smiling. Old men. I would say to Kanu, I never supported Kanu, you guys know. But to lock him up is barbaric. But yet, the old man I'm waiting for a very dark man to talk about that. Do we need very dark man to say that Kanu imprisonment is wrong? And then look at what the Yoruba did. They allowed Sunday Igboho to come to England to come and declare independence. And lock up the Igbo man. And the rest of Yoruba people are smiling. Is that a country? Do we need very dark man? Which I think we should be ashamed of ourselves. You understand? In a society like this, we talk of rule of law. I don't want to even talk about Bobrisky. Leave Bobrisky. Kanu is the one suffering injustice in the country. And I want to remind Nigerians, I'm not an Igbo man. Though I'm from there, maybe I'm Delta, so you'll call me Igbo. I don't care. But the truth is, the reason Ojukwu went to war was the killing in the north. If you kill my people, I kill your people. This is barbaric. Because truth, you see, evil exists when righteous men say nothing. The evil in our land is because people like Gowon. I want to start naming them. Obasanjo will come out and say something once in a while. He's the only one that will listen for the elder statesmen to at least say something wrong, that this is wrong, that this is not the way to go. At least. They don't need to even leak out some dirty secret like this. But at least, hey, perhaps what is going on here should be reconsidered. There's a way they diplomatically say something, and the president will be thinking. I saw Gowon sitting with Tinubu. What were they discussing if they don't discuss Kanu? You know what Gowon came out to say? That if he had, he would have spared Ojukwu's life. You be God now. You understand? In a country that is all ours, this is why some part of the country are saying they will go, which I don't agree. Is barbaric. Is because if you don't stay with Nigeria, you're going to stay with China. Chinese will take the remaining thing we don't have in Africa. You know why we have the problem we have in Africa today? One day, that's your neighbor there, say they've been a republic. Ruled by France. They don't have a country. They don't have a country there. That's not a country. That's a small province in Russian Empire, in France Empire. A province. And they don't, you see them, you call those people a country. So, again, if we leave Biafra go, Nassau will be another one. Until the children in Burkina Faso are saying no now. You see, how can people be fighting? People like children in Burkina Faso say, we want to be free from France. And you are trying to break away to go and join China. Because there's no way Biafra can survive alone. There's no way the Yoruba land can survive alone.
That's true.
So, but again, the reason why people are trying to break away is because of this level of injustice. Rule of law, we don't have it. And you know, Mary, what I love, young people, I want to say this to you. The only thing we're looking for is really somebody who can help us to put food on the table. We're not asking for much. Nigerians are saying any leader, that help us. You know, when they talk of this grammar now, and they're going to tell me, oh, the person when they disturb us, that Hausa man, I don't get it. The person that disturb me, that full animal. Yes, I know that we don't have it. But the truth is, the person we need, Mr. Leader, Mr. President, put food on the table of Nigerians. We don't want much. That's why we voted you. Or you even vote yourself. Sometimes we don't vote them, they vote themselves. Abi? Today, what is interesting is I share one image before you guys join the show. Make I share this. You see these three men, eh? This is Ibori in the middle, Udwa on the right hand side, and the story of the one that just left that wanted all of them wanted to be president because they've got a lot of money in the state and they went to the federal level. Whether they say as they loot the state, they won't go loot federal. No. They looted the state dry. Today they celebrate 70th birthday. Maybe you go soon die. You see, all the money when they don't thief gather, they won't carry and go heaven. 70 years old. A guy, if you do 90, you will thank God though. Anyway, short.
When they do this, they don't even remember there's anything.
And they go to church, wait to Mary. So we will not blame Islam. They go to church on Sunday. Mr. Man,
everybody goes to worship in anywhere they believe. Even some people have a place they go.
They worship Mary.
It's not about church. You know that if you come to church, it's not about going to church. Even people that do not go to church, they have another place they go to. So it's not church that is the problem.
Church is a place where people that are sick spiritually comes. You know?
Yes.
They are not perfect because it's not just church. Even the other religions, they also have people that are worst. Perfect, you know. So,
but we expect people when they go to church go they good now.
Yeah, so should you expect that people
why should you expecting perfection in a church? Are the people in church, are they not humans? Human beings, are they not prone to mistake? So why should they be perfection? Because it's a church.
Okay, so it's excusable. Okay, I don't want to talk. That's why you can pray, may God punish the other people. You won't play football match. May God give you power, make you kill that man. Or you they go war, may God give you power, make you kill that one. Wow.
I wonder how comes that people will be watching football, be praying that Nigeria should win. Like, I'm like, how is that related to?
So what about the opponent? Are they not Christians?
Are they not children of God? That's the question I ask. So the God want to know. So you know when they told us, they told us that we are children of a lesser God. That's the truth. That's what we both taught us. If not, if the God won't create me and the one create you, now the same. When America they declare independence, you know what did they talk? They said all men were created equal, and we are endowed by God with certain unalienable rights. They talk count. As they count, black people know they. As they declare independence, so this America I'm talking, the biggest country in the world, the biggest democracy in the world, would they entry them today? When they declare independence from Britain, they remind British, say, nothing that Britain colonized them. They tell British people, say, God created every man equal. And God give every man certain right. But at that time, when he was declaring that thing, black people were not equal to them. So the God, when he get us, on the one when he create them different. Now the same Bible now that they preach today for my people. Anyway, that we're not going to talk that one because Mary go slap me. Go say me. I know so many Christians through this platform.
Are you not a Christian? Don't you go to church?
I go to
so
Catholic.
Why you act like maybe we are saying something that is wrong?
Yeah, I want to ask this, my guy. You get one question when Mary. When we go back to the question, where would they talk today?
The other, if you want to start talking about other religions, what people do and still go and pray, haba, it's bad. So we expect too much from Christians.
Are you saying that we should expect less from Christians?
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying
we should not be expecting perfection from them.
Yes,
are they supposed to be perfect?
Oh, okay. So what are they supposed to be? They're not telling us they are not perfect. The man, when he comes, sit down for puppet, they collect money, they tell you, say, because if you not put money for your own, you get one with their school, may I tell that this story. We'll put one class 1 to 6 for the same dining table. The junior and I go to serve. You go to serve for the senior own. He said, put in my own until I laugh. So you go to serve him. You go to look his face. The food go nearly finish until he laugh. If you stop, wait till they find that school, you go see how. Now be this one. You they put for pastor until pastor smile. The rest people they hungry. You they put for pastor.
Let me give you one thing to you. Daddy Chris was always coming here to talk about pastors, how they complain about tithes, this one, that one. One day I now asked him that, Daddy Chris, I've never heard you condemn or talk about Odumeji. You understand?
Yeah.
The one that is always, I don't know if he's a comedian or a pastor.
Yeah.
I've never seen you come out to talk about this man because his healing and his deliverance. He says it's in God's name. You don't talk about that. Did you know that Chris told me? That the man tell you that he's a true man of God. That did he come out and tell you that he's a pastor?
I know, sir, as a man of God, my friend. He's my friend for this. He's a comedian. He's a musician. I mean, I like that guy. He's not, at least he's not over the top.
That's what he say. I use Jesus' name. He's not a man of God. Why is he using Jesus' name to this deliverance?
Is he saying that he want to go to heaven? I bet we could read the papers. I never asked him a question. But one thing I said we could visit first. Now, question when you ask this girl this morning, I didn't listen because these people when they pursue me. Patience, make we ask the truth. Maybe ask one question. And I want this guy they here now, a witness. If a farmer come to you say he won't marry you, you go marry him. Pastor go say, because say this one God day for everybody. Say the farmer follow. You go down. You can take pidgin talker.
Before I answer this question, of recent,
yes,
our first lady identified as a farmer. She showed us her farm. And she's living large. So if such farmer comes to me, I will accept.
Okay. This guy smart. This guy smart.
He's talking about the big boy farmers.
The farmer with a class. All right, I hear what you do.
Oh, yes.
In Jesus' name.
Amen.
The truth is, God is with us. You know what I love about Nigeria is, if all these things we are talking about now boils down to one thing: food on the table for us. In fact, anybody, like what is making me happy is what Very Dark Man, how we responded. Not what Very Dark Man did alone, but how Nigeria responded to it. It's like we are looking for a savior. And a Very Dark Man, the guy who is just like a nobody, is like a savior, because in the absence of leadership, people follow what they see. What we lack today, people like them go on, they fail us. All those ones where they speak big grammar. In fact, the university lecturer, they fail us. Everybody is a coward. And nobody wants, that's what I say when I come to church again, when I go to verse. Jesus Christ say, wait, there is no religion without sacrifice. Why did Jesus Christ die? Jesus Christ dead, now he make can go heaven. If Jesus Christ not die, if will not go heaven, no. Kai. Who want that here? That's why they ask. Young man, my guy. I'm not greeting me your name, not verse. Because anytime I want to Lawrence, may we talk. Because these young women, they are mad lad well. So I want to ask you one thing. You know, say anytime they argue with women, there's this pastor when he preached, I shared the video. I don't know whether I shared it with Mary. He said when they quarrel with woman for house, their brain, as they feel the quarrel, they are still thinking well. But the man that is quarreling, only one thing in their head. That's why when the man want to cool up, he will leave the house first. Because at that moment, it can explode. But women can quarrel and still do other things. The guy give example, say, even if you deal with woman for bed, he goes in get mad, they ask you, say, is the door locked? When your mind are there, you there. The woman here, they go everywhere. Women can think well. We don't think, we are not trained that way. Women are very smart little human beings, you understand? So my guy, what I want to ask you is this. Nigeria, they say Christianity now be the order of the day. We could not go down one, leave that one first. But this democracy, they teach us now. What is lacking in Nigerian democracy for you? Because this woman, they go tell me another one. What do you think is really lacking?
No, basically, good morning, sir, first of all.
Good morning, my brother.
Basically, if you look at the definition of democracy, you get to understand that it's a power that is held by the people, neither directly or by the elected. So I believe that for the country to go and obtain this democracy properly, there's a level of account, because I believe this country lacks accountability.
Okay, that's one of the things that's lacking. Okay.
So, yeah, so for we to go on this aspect, I believe there should be proper accountability in the system. If we talk about the country, the lack social unrest, we lack that processes as a country. So the government should make sure there's a social stability for everybody, so that the country can grow. That's when the democracy is being practiced. So they lack most of all these things, and there is corruption in the country, serious one at that. So because the electoral processes, we know that sometimes it doesn't go well because of some corrupt leaders, and so many things that cause that can lead to failure in our democracy.
Yes.
And for we to go on those paths, we need to make sure there's a stability. We need to avoid corruptions. We need to make sure the leaders are not corrupt, because democracy in Nigeria is
Lawrence, let me cut you now. This girl were saying just now, I will bring them back. They were saying that they are human beings. Even pastors, would they expect too much? That's what Patience was saying. That we're expecting too much from Christians. So are we not expecting too much from politicians? Politicians are politicians. They are bound to be corrupt. Everywhere, they are going to be corrupt. They are going to be, all the things you can't in now. Sometimes there's lack of accountability in the UK as well. So the question I ask is, why are we expecting too much from them, or we are not following them up? Because if you say you give food to, you put shit for where dog day, dog go eat the shit too. They are like it's impossible. Maybe this guy, they helped us last time. Let's see, put it this way. I am just having this conversation, Mary, with this two of you. Join us. This is important. Our man is counting. Lawrence is telling us the lack of accountability, some of the problems facing our democracy. And I agree. Accountability, corruption, in name event. I'm sure people are going to talk about our election process. I agree. Like what you said, Patience, are we not expecting too much from politicians?
We are not expecting too much from politicians.
We
did not tell them to feed us. Yes, we did not tell them to feed us.
Okay, what do you expect them to do?
We are ready to work, right? Yes. And make our money. They are making the country unlivable for us.
And the question is, how are they doing it? It's not by their corrupt practices. Why are you thinking that a pastor who is not supposed to be clean, and then a politician will be clean?
Chris, now the difference is, I understand where you are going. You want to delve into the aspect of tithes, because you can never bring church out of that.
No tithes.
There is no way you go to church and they will tell you that you must stand up and go and pay that tithes. You decide to pay the tithes on your own. You understand? Okay. But there are some things that the government are doing, taxes, that whether you are there or not, it is affecting and telling on the people. Now, if they want to impose this hardship, now the hardship will tell on whether you are inside your house, so whether you are not doing anything, whether you are doing anything, the hardship will come for everybody.
So the one in church doesn't affect
everybody, both the lower, higher, and middle class. But church own aspect is different. The church own is you decide. If you want to give offering in church, you decide. If I don't want to stand up, I will not stand up. You will not force me. If you like, use your eye.
I agree.
Looking at me so that I will know that you know that I did not give offering. I will not stand up if I don't want to stand up. You understand? You understand my points? So it's a different argument entirely. It's a different thing.
I agree. Mary, I agree. But what my concern is this. What is our own part, our own duty in this democracy? Because we still get role to play.
Okay, I feel like our own duty is to vote the right people. Make sure we try to put the people that merit it, right, to be there.
Yeah, maybe. But wait. I want to follow you there. The right people. The right people is like the right pastors. I want to use what she said, though.
No.
No. Pastors are pastors.
We don't vote pastors in. But we vote our leaders in.
What I'm saying is,
have their businesses.
but Chebi,
pastors are only spiritual leaders. to guide your faith. But you as a human being, you still have...
If you be my wife, you go that church, come back, go back again. And we will talk that one because I the fear now. What I'm trying to say, wait, I'm following small. The pastors are not supposed to be perfect. So, and then you're saying that we don't expect politicians, you're expecting politicians to be perfect.
Do you know what is that decrease? When you tell something,
they're not doing the work.
Yes, because they are human beings. They will be corrupt.
We don't vote pastors in, but we vote our politicians in. We vote in. That is what we expect from them. If a pastor is not doing well, you have every right to leave his church. But
do you know what I'm doing? Maybe I don't know how to.
Nigeria is telling on you. Nigeria is telling on us. Can we live? We are here. Can't pray like we relax. We cannot go anywhere. We are here, suffering it like that, suffering and smiling. But if I go to a church that is not doing what I want, and my spirit does not tell, or my spirit does not accept, I can freely walk in. Nobody will go.
Mary, you see, now you say something. Now, thank you, Mary. Now you make my point.
What's your point?
What's your point?
This is it. Now, the politicians are doing something bad. Very dark man did something about it.
No.
Nigerians, we are not doing anything about what is happening to us.
Nigerians protested. How many people were killed? I don't understand.
Maybe,
is
I understand. Maybe it's not enough. Maybe
Nigeria came out to protest. What was the outcome of the protest? What was the outcome?
Are you saying, Mary, that they're going to kill every one of us?
So people should keep going out there to die.
We should resist it. We should resist them.
Has it changed anything? The essence of the protest was bad governance and hardship. Did anything change as regards hardship? It's even worse than it.
Maybe because we stopped. Maybe because we stopped. Tinubu for not get peace now. If the children were still on the street, if I don't back down, this hardship would have stopped now. You see, Mary, what I'm trying to say is that if you go to church and the pastor is saying anything, you'll be like that, the Christian. You carry your Bible, you walk out past in front, go home. You understand? I am saying that we know saying these people are stealing our money. They are thieves. They are not perfect. They're not going to always be thieves. We are not following them up. We are not telling them stop.
They are not thieves. The pastors are not. Because
no, okay, these pastors. I'm not saying pastors.
Remove money from your pocket.
This guy, this pastor, the one that don't convince our people. In fact, pastors free, politicians not free. Which matters as a pastor got to condemn a politician? There are two people, they are equal thieves. What we see in Nigeria today, what the pastors is doing is not different from what the politicians are doing. Sorry.
Whether you agree or not, I will argue this until this show ends. Pastors and politicians are not the same. Politicians impose, if they want to impose that shit, they impose it.
Who are they? Okay, let me come back to Lawrence. Lawrence, I'm not going to follow these two women argue. But as a pastor, are you not a leader?
What do you expect from a pastor?
Let
me use one. Let me use the word. A pastor is a leader, right?
A spiritual leader.
Exactly. But a spiritual leader that still collect money. So we pay tithe. Wait, let me tell you the similarity. The one of pastors, we pay tithe to them like tax. For government, we pay tax to the government.
So what are the government doing?
These are the two people that collect our money.
What are the government doing?
Our money.
So what does the government do with the tax? The tax you pay, the revenue.
What does the pastor do with your tax? The same thing you say. So we are doing. No, you said they are not thieves. So
they don't help. There are a lot of churches that shelter poor people. That they give them shelter, they close them.
There are so many governments that are doing well. Some of our governors are doing well.
How are they doing well? How are they doing well? How are they doing well?
Look at Lagos State is progressing at least.
So it's only Lagos State we have governors of different states. How many governors do you have? The senators, how much did the daily study that the senators collect? How much is their salaries?
How much is
right? How much do they be paying local government right now?
Nobody. What you guys saying is that what I always say, oh yeah, make we leave the pastor. This is not be saying.
We will not leave the pastor because they don't like bringing up their topic on the show. We will not leave it. Let's continue. Pastors and politicians are not the same.
Okay, I agree. But they are all leaders and they collect money from us. That is the only thing I say. Leaders collect money. And we expect
most pastors, they are full-time pastors. They impact in you spiritually. So
Yes.
if you have to give, the Bible says, bring the tithes to my storehouse. You know, so that's
Where you got it that one? Where did that one, my daughter?
it's in the Bible. Malachi.
Lack.
It's in Malachi. No, I don't know.
You never quote it. The Malachi, you go. Here you go. You don't follow quote Jesus Christ. You go Malachi. See where they go. Anyway, God, in Jesus' name. You know where I go to church.
She said Corinthians and Matthew.
No, it's in Malachi. I'm
She said
correct.
Corinthians. No, he said you went to Malachi. You go to Corinthians and Matthew and Matthew.
So
I'm not quoting. You know what I'm trying to say? To be honest, I think we're on the same page here. Yeah. What we're saying is that we expect leaders to lead us in a particular direction. You understand? And these leaders, because they are human, we need to follow them up. That's why there's something called the rule of law. You understand? Even in the church, there's rule of law. In the country, there's rule of law that everybody must obey. Our leaders are not following the rule of law. The way our leaders, they thief money, and so pastors, they thief money because they know they do the things according to the law of God. If you not do according to the law of God, we know if you talk, but God know, we know.
So
you don't do according to the law of the land, we know, God knows.
What is the law of God? And if you say today on this show, we are ready.
God say, thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not covet your neighbor's wife. How many the video when I said give me that day? That pastor, when he goes back to another man's wife, you like her?
He's not a true believer. In all religion, they are believers and non-believers.
I'm not getting what I want to say. This pastor, they distract us. What I'm really trying to say is pastors, okay, pastors are sorry that we now win. Every day. Now God go judge us, but God knows what they talk. We'll take us seriously. But we know the truth is our leaders these people are prone to steal. You cannot, the amount of money they give to a governor, if you see the amount of money that comes to Governor Delta State this month now, maybe you go take out of God for you to behave. The money is so much. If your security vote is 2.something billion, you don't get anything to do with them. The amount of money going to the super deck, then the money going to the local government alone. A governor sitting at home, he has made over 14 billion or 10 billion without doing anything. Then he will come. Then later they can't take loan. They have so much money, Mary. So you don't expect those people to behave. They are intoxicated. They need to be talked to. They need to be watched over by dark man. Everybody need to become very dark man. To say no to this. Yes to this. I know say we not say yes and no to pastors, not go beat me. But at least we feel say yes and no to our leaders, right? Jesus Christ, before I go leave the pastors, when Jesus Christ see what they do for house of God when you know like what did Jesus Christ do? He throw everything upside down. He behaved like very dark man. He scattered the place. Very dark man just scattered what they do for prison. We need to all of us need to scatter what Tinubu they do. We need to ask how governors spend our money this month. If you tell us, oh God, if somebody come out now, tell us how governor of Delta say don't give money till now, that man not go sleep this night. We need all of us. If my people say now, maybe if I wake up, if I say na part I go must marry. Patience, now I go must marry. I go begin work hard. You don't know what this man do? Pa, don't smile. When Jacob go say he want this wife, he work for 50 years. He finish, he work another 50 years. Anything you define, now you they see. If we want to know how they spend our money, we go know. How they spend money, where the money enter, we go know. The truth is we are sleeping. Our elders are sleeping. Go on. All go on can do. Go on tomorrow, come they tell us, yes, I was the former president of Nigeria. On what ground? Who are you? They're supposed to be true stone. They're supposed to be correct is. Me and you, Mary, we're supposed to say, Pastor, what you they do not go do. If we defend pastor, meaning we go fit defend governor. Governor, when they take money, or pastors, when they sleep with Percy's wife yesterday, he don't collect the whole tithe. You see, when they start, they don't come on to Yibo. You don't see that pastor, Mary. Now Yibo guy, guy fair. If you see the guy's skin, pastor, you don't collect people money. You don't even another, women are nervous. You get waiting man, we just talk now, but body go sweet tonight. Don't go. Every man, Lawrence, no allow your wife go church on Friday night too. Because Friday till morning, they tell us sweet things. Now, you don't go. Women are flowers. You give them, if you put water for flower, you go they blossom. Now so God create them. As they're clever at it, now so they see their brain they back. So now duty of the man to protect his wife. If you say your wife go church and sleep with her, now you cause her. Why you let her go there too long? Now so God give you to you, may you leave her. God say you should be on your, may you they take care of her. So the same way that
how do we move from democracy without rule of law that we're supposed to focus on the government and the happenings in this country to church? Because it's only when we go to church now that you will be so happy and you'll be discussing.
No, I'm still on the two minutes. We
don't
correct them.
Our topic is not pastor. Our topic is not wife. Our topic is not husband. Our topic is not who want to marry and who don't want to marry. Our topic is rule of law and democracy. Are we practicing it in the country?
Mary, why is the rule of law not happening in Nigeria? Let me talk. Let's stick to it. Why is it not happening?
Because corruption has rooted deep.
No, because we are not doing nothing about it, Mary.
That is corruption led to it.
No, because we are not doing anything about it. If you now you don't, Mary, now you didn't allow me to talk. I can't get away with it. Anytime I talk about pastor, you attack me. Now my mouth is quiet. When people are doing bad things, Mary, I do. You don't keep quiet.
I will, because I will not be on this Wake Up Nigerian show and be allowing you to be finishing the pastors and the men of God.
So which is good. So don't stay on the Mary. The same way I expect you not to stay on Wake Up Nigeria, allow government to ruin our life. You need to talk about it. The way that man, the way you're talking to.
What we are suffering right now, is it as a result of the pastors, as a result of our leaders?
Our leaders. No, both of them. Mary, wait. Mary, you think they would be quarrel, but we are on the same page. What I'm saying is, when you see bad thing for society, talk am. Whether na church will happen, whether na inside government it happen. If we start to talk, like what the very dark man did or is doing, there will be sanity in our land.
Like Chrissy, just like very dark man.
No. I just use the boy as a reference point. And the verse for people like Gowan. When he say a country like this, as beautiful as it is now suffering because of people like Gowan. They see there's a big saying that for evil to exist, righteous men are busy doing nothing. I should they for talking, not people for outside. Now Bible is say for evil to exist inside the church. The people when they're righteous of the church, they don't say anything. That's why a small pastor can do all the things they're doing. If the elders of the church call pastor say, hey, we see you with this girl this night. What do they do with her? Hey, this money, how did you spend it? The pastor go sit up. Because every church get elders. The way Nigeria get elders. All of us are sitting down. We just say, and we give too much money to government. They will be thieves. There's no way you go give person that kind of money and you still say the person no go thief.
At least the difference is
Mary, Lawrence, are you comfortable? If you you still say make I ask you one thing. I be pastor, I be human being. All the fine girls when they come the dress go to church, you get church skirt on and they wear go there. If pastor not be blood anybody.
Why should somebody wear short skirts to the church?
So if they tell them I'm dress different, they're different. Go look at the kind way when this Pastor Chris they be. You don't go this one before. You don't go with Christ Embassy. When you see this before you know Pastor Chris said go don't turn. The way the guys they see.
What did you know?
In Jesus' name. Wait, but what I'm saying is true. Now I'm saying that when a man, you get where a woman go sit rich. You don't get where your eye they go now there. Now so God create us. And so if you see person, no give am waiting go kill am. Even Jesus Christ, when they teach us how to pray, he said, lead us not into temptation. The amount of money with our governors, with our politicians is too much. They are bound to steal it. It is our job to stop them. Very dark man have started one. Anytime you see bad thing for Nigeria, say it. That's my message today. We did say the rule of law. Say now one government go come down. Person when he the thief, you say me come they fight thief. No, it's here. If you like, if you give me some kind fine girl now, I don't go. Lawrence, read the Bible. They're not go agree, women not go agree. Any great man when he fall for Bible, now woman fall out. Have you not the same Bible when I read? Go look and go and do from Genesis to Revelation. Now let Jesus Christ not follow. And if you follow woman for Bible, we know where you they go. The thing that's sweet, but now it go kill you. So, but the only thing where they say make we do, make we help him. Help your pastor make him not fall for temptation. You declare for and say, pastor, no, they do bad. He go fall for temptation because the guys where they the church too many. They're too fine. And then they believe in now. And money they. So the guy get money, get women. At his side, he go pray for them. Go pray rich everywhere. In Jesus' name. The same way, you give your local commercial man, person will never see money before. 700 million just come, boom. Another one come, boom. The guy go crazy. It is our job to make sure say that money not be your own, Oga. The money is for this and this and this. We need to speak out. Very dark man has polluted. If every prison now, they fear. Only that video. That is how you watch a society like our own. We never advance reach Igbo own, where they can correct themselves. Right now, in our case, we need to speak out. As I speak out against the pastors now, maybe they fight me. And say I hate pastors. You just say I hate pastors. I go church on Sunday. And my Catholic church they here. But that they pray. I'm a Catholic. I still go to church. And you know what did they tell me? Before I enter the church 2 days ago, if you tell me what the Reverend Fathers they do now, when I see the one for church now, they watch her. I'm not gonna leave my woman with Amu. And they fear, no verse. If you like, come me say at the place. If my woman goes with Reverend Father for too long, you know
you think it's every pastor that follow woman. That is my problem.
I'm not saying that everyone though, but not be my own that go take starter. Not be my own that go take good example. God say protect her, lead that not into temptation. Go and lead your own into temptation. Now that person know. If you get woman, Lawrence, it's your job not to allow her fall into temptation. If it's a may you talk say this one now, these two people when they talk here. If you people say they want marry her today, if you are not agree marry her, the village go disown her.
And if the first lady say she want to get married to you today,
wait now. If Tinubu say Patience, now you be my wife. No wait. If Tinubu say Patience will be my wife. If you not agree, the village go disown you. The whole village go. Hey, president won't come marry this pikin. See what he do us. Lead your wife not into temptation. Who want marry before they don't break your heart? I'm not gonna let you near Tinubu. Sorry. Because it is, you see here, sometimes we don't deal with the reality of things. These guys, they are seeing so much money, they are bound to steal. It's our job to make sure we stop them from stealing.
How can we stop them?
Oh, very that started one. You see what, Mary, if they look for who they steal, how much come, if you ask yourself now, I swear, Nigerian journalists, if they say every day we want to know how much, how they spend our money. So you just open one website now. Say so money was spent on so project. Say you they report only Nigerian project, it will be the most popular project. I'm just thinking loud. So how do we stop it? We can do a lot of things. Today now, this phone, this mobile phone. You get one day I go one nightclub, I still married for Slovenia. I did dance for club. I can't see my wife cousin. Now I call and say, Diana, come here. If waiting happen here, reach us, now you talk. You understand? Because you cannot say I'm out, you could go talk for us. You know, mobile phone, there are too many mobile phones in the country. They will just call now, hey, your husband, they here. So mobile phone can do a lot. Anytime governor steal, we go use them. As we take and they talk, hey, you see what the governor do that day? See what you see now, Nigerians are actually trying to. You know how many social media now? I tell somebody make go arrest, police make go arrest somebody. The police they tell me say they take time now because you know Nigeria not be like before. If you just misbehave, you go there social media. As you they be the person that they film you before you know they Facebook. So everybody is using this well. You see, Mary, we need to use them on the governors, on our leaders. You see, if we begin to follow Oboriwori with this one, everybody, I spend the money, so we go to laugh. Governor, don't do this well. Not be the one when they can't give us. Or would they say Oboriwori, they go cut it. How much you spent? It's like, okay. Intelligent people go ask questions. Is that what we should be spending our money on? The money now you own? The money is our money. It's not like if I talk now, Pastor, now don't donate money finish for church. It's our right to ask Pastor, how did you spend the money? It's our money. It's not your money.
Are you going to the church?
See, I don't start.
Are you going to the church that is your money? Did you contribute to a dime in the church? How is it your money that decrease? A church that you're not attending,
I don't do offerings.
Is it in all the churches that you're giving offering?
Not be my own that do offering. Not be my own that do offering.
It's like church is our money, You think he's attending the church? Church is not. That was how when
I cannot say the truth.
Actually pleaded about tithes. You understand? That
okay, we hear from Lawrence. Lawrence, what's your take? But we are saying Lawrence is a very good man.
He said the man should return the money. He should return. Did you go to Redeem? Did you give tithes in Redeem Church? Like you're saying the man should return the money. Return the money to who?
This I never entered.
There is no way a member of a church will ask for the accountability of the funds that comes in. That's why in a church setting, we have different people in different departments. They have accountants, they have ushers, they have different kind of people. So I believe it's a church project, and with the look of things, we have genuine pastors and the ones that are not real. So if we want to emphasize on this more, we'll talk about the genuine one, because sometimes the bad ones influence the genuine one. So
then Lawrence, take that to the government. Are you saying all the government people are bad? Not all of them are bad. Some are doing well.
Yes, exactly.
Some are working. So in other words, what I'm saying is the left gone, sir. Go.
But the corrupt ones are more than the right people there.
The one, Lawrence, for this generation like this, so the corrupt pastors are not more than the good ones. Hey, Lawrence, even for our Baba, the number one Baba in Nigeria, to come and say make mistake. For money,
the corrupt ones.
At least he came out to say make mistake. When your people went to protest, why did they come? What was the speech? What was the speech that they came out to say for the protest? The speech was it to cool people down or to worsen the situation? And the son came out to say, okay, I'm sorry. He pleaded for forgiveness. It means he realized it was his fault. People came out to protest. People died, though. People died and everything that people suffered.
I'm so sorry. But why we fight it? The truth we are saying one thing, me and you, we are
you are getting this wrong. That people died during protest, and the suffering and everything. There was no compensation. In fact, they had to even lock up some people. You are not seeing that one as a problem. Then after the protest,
that will not be fair to me. I see that as a problem.
It is not comparable in any way that decrease. It is not.
Mary, wait. We go read papers now. Lawrence will come back. And Pat, I beg, we'll calm down. We'll see the truth. The question is, anybody that is fair to me will not say, I don't fight government that is doing bad things. Perhaps what I'm saying is that we are not fighting government enough. I'm saying we are not fighting pastors enough. I go talk both of them, no one free. The way the government they destroy. Now some pastors they destroy. The way some government officials they destroy. Let me use some. Now some pastors they destroy. And for us, the reason that they feel they destroy us because we keep quiet.
So that's what I'm saying. Let me ask you, if you talk about pastors, so you think your problem is pastors? I hear you talk about pastors.
I don't go let my wife go there. I don't go let my wife go there. I don't go drop my money there. Say my problem.
But you forgot that people also have traditional rulers. I mean, you don't talk about the other religion that is not Christianity.
You don't know what's going on.
You don't talk about also is there every native doctor that is perfect? Is there every native doctor that do the right thing?
Yes.
You don't come here to talk about the native doctor and the evil deeds and how they kill people. You don't talk about it.
That's decrease.
Then you come here to talk about pastors. And you're comparing pastors to politicians. How?
Tell us the ones that are
how is it related that decrease? And tell me how many native doctor is genuine. If you can say it, then
I don't know where I go pass. When I pass after this matter, what pass come out? I go surrender.
Point them out so that we'll
This is they don't let me rest. They're not gonna let me rest. I can't go. I can't win. I have to keep quiet. Anyway,
I hear what you come here and talk about pastors. I hear you talk about native doctor.
Okay, let me ask one thing.
Right, pagan. In fact, begin to tell me every religion what they worship and what they believe, what they practice. We don't complain. Why are we always focusing on pastors? It's only pastor that is the problem.
Mary, I want
we have only
to say
Christians in this Nigeria.
Can I ask Patience something, please?
Of course.
So Patience, my question is, what do you think? Do you agree with what Lawrence said? Lawrence said there's no way we can correct what is happening in the church by correcting the pastors. Because Lawrence said, because we have things in place to correct them, in place that, meaning in other words, the church is free. We don't need to look at the church. Do you agree? Now, the whole place don't cease. You see where power they? Pastors are hello. When I want to talk about now, this difficult one, the thing go freeze. I keep quiet. I surrender. I surrender more. Because I cannot say more. Lawrence, this is a serious matter. The thing I'm trying to say is that I'm only saying that for the evil that is existing in our country, the lack of rule of law is a normal thing if they are not monitored. You don't give so much power to somebody and you don't monitor the power. In anywhere, the politicians say are corrupt. The only reason they are not doing it is because they know if they corrupt, journalists go catch them. They go put them for paper. Their career finish. Do you understand? That's why they don't do it. And they still do it, oh. They don't do it like in Nigeria. In Nigeria, yeah, they are not as paid as Nigeria. Nigeria, if you see the job, the amount of money, you see the first lady when they talk, the amount of money that have gone into the office of the first lady, she's bound to be spoiled. The money is too much. If you leave her alone, she will spoil. What you do is you follow them up. There's no system to follow them up. You use people like very dark man. We all should become very dark man. That's what I'm saying. No? Every Nigerian should become very dark man and fight for our rights and fight for what belongs to us.
It seems you are a fan of very dark man.
No, maybe yes. Maybe I'm a fan of what very dark man did. I loved it because I think if everybody begin to talk out, begin to speak out like very dark man, we go reach heaven.
For me, I'm not a fan of very dark man, honestly. But the guy is really doing a good work in the country. And
you don't have to like him. As long as you like the work, we are happy. The work is what matters, my son. It's not the very dark man.
I believe there was him himself. There is no way he can stand alone. He needs backups, people that will back him up for things to go effectively and efficiently. That's what we are saying.
So you need to back him. Not what. Let's say I'm not backing him. I'm backing what he stands for. Can we do that? Can we support? I'm donating money to the. Even if they misuse the money, I don't care. The money when we give very dark man, you know, the one we give pastors. When they see they take our wife. Every Nigerian should put money in very dark man's project. More than no verse. Some pastors they do well. But the money Nigerians have spent in churches, if they've given to very dark man project, Nigeria will change. Maybe very dark man go sponsor one candidate, go be president. You understand? And that person go do well. We want to change Nigeria. We don't want to work for it. Or we they pretend. Not be only our pastor, our people they pretend now. We they pretend. What I'm even fighting for today is very dark man. God used that boy to evoke a spirit in us. I've been following what has been going on. The people coming out from around the world. Though, I saw one pastor yesterday. He finished from work. He came out and made this video that he's contributing to very dark man team. That thanks to the very dark man, people like very dark man has given him hope that he can come home after service. We even in abroad, we want to come home. After our life, we want to come to our homeland. We want to return to Nigeria. That's why everything I do, my offices are in Nigeria. I'm here today. I'm still talking about Nigeria. Because I want to come home. Well, what kind of home can I come to if the place is destroyed? If the one where pastor shop remain, the one politician shop remain, pastor don't take her.
What you are saying now, that means you are running from your home.
Daddy Quiz, bring other religion. Bring other religion, join them together.
No, I agree. And they talk of the one. No, Mary, if I the first Muslim, that's how they tell them. The one when they deceive people say, whoever do this will go to heaven. That one are the highest betrayer now. That's what they deceive them. Muslims say you go keep person today. You made them give you bomb. You keep people finish. 21 virgin they wait for you for heaven. There's 21 virgin on earth. It's only one 21 virgin now. The day that they go line them up. Oh boy, work hard, you go get 21 virgin for earth. You don't need to go to heaven first. The last time I was analyzing heaven and earth, when God created this world, I better go read the Bible. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Where is the heavens? There was no hell. Now we create hell. We don't create hell. Some people, they have here. They're not in heaven. Some people are in heaven here. The 21 verses, when they wait for that.
Yeah,
That's true.
It's here. Some people today, now, if you see where they groove now, that they import the babes, they go. If you like, call and pop suffering, the man is living in heaven. Because now what you want to go enjoy for heaven? If sleeping with 21 women on earth na bad thing, why you they go pray, may God give you 21 virgin for heaven? They preach us so many rubbish, man. Anyway, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is people are here. We need to claim our heaven on earth. We need to claim our heaven in Nigeria. And we need to claim that heaven from the pastors and the politicians.
Exactly.
From those of us in the south. From the imam and the politician, for those of you in the north. From your traditional, when they deceive you. But if your religion is preaching good things, we support you. You know my pain, eh? And I'm really saying to Nigerians, I'm sorry. If the amount of money when we don't contribute, they do offering and tithe, if we put that money towards a mission to get a better Nigeria, this is the language I've been speaking. If all the money will be contributing, if all the money we have been contributing in churches, in the name of tithe and offerings, if we put it down, say we want a better Nigerian, my man, we will turn Tinubu, we will make Tinubu to run. You know what I said before I come on the show this morning? I was just getting this inspiration. You know what was coming to me? The next election, if they want to spend money, want to spend money. Young people should be ready. They'll say they're going to buy votes because that's what they have done well.
They are getting ready, sir.
Good. So what you should do is, if they're going to spend money, if Tinubu is spending 20,000, we're going to spend 1 million. Tinubu is not richer than the entire young people. What you guys need is to organize, like what Very Dark Man has done, and give us a hope that if we put our money there, that you're going to take power from people like the Tinubu so they can retire them. We will contribute. Older and young people will contribute. Let me repeat that, my people. And I mean it. If young people can come out today and convince us that if we put money into a wallet, that they will throw away Tinubu, these old people, you will retire them. Don't even kill them, retire them to their home. We will be paying now. We'll start paying today. I'll contribute to that money from today until 2027. Just tell me. We don't need, my Nigerian people, we don't need to be putting so much money in the church. Oh, we don't need to put so much money in the mosque. They are scam. What we are asking God to do for you can be done for you by the government. Put your energy in getting a leader that will change our life here on earth. You know, if you don't die, you don't die. Maybe you will go heaven. Amen. If Adeboye no say go heaven before I die, if not they use helicopter here, if not they use private jets here, go and look at them. They live a life of luxury. The same Bible, when it tell you, say, if it's easier for a camel to pass through the eyes of a needle than for you to go to, for a rich man to go to heaven. Are you not rich man? That will not matter. That is not a passion we preach in the Bible. That is the wrong part of the Bible. All I have to say is I don't have anything against you pastors. Your game is your game, man. If that gives your food on the table, so be it. But guy, don't near me. The way I tell good people, I don't understand it, so don't come to me. That's the same thing. But my interest is I want a government that will take care of my people. And for that government to come to place, it's going to happen now. Since the old people refuse to leave, by all means necessary, we're going to retire them. And we're not going to retire them by piece of mat. We're not going to retire them by just peaceful way. We don't need to fight them. If people want to spend 20 billion, we'll spend 300 billion. We want to get you home, sir. If that money is what we need to contribute, we need to contribute it. Let me get this man back. Lawrence, what happened to your network now? We are getting towards the end of the show. Let's just quickly have this one. Got no break today. So, Lawrence, what I'm saying, I know these young women, we will repeat this topic tomorrow because for some reason there was this heavy network here. And so I think we should repeat this topic tomorrow. So Can you hear me, Lawrence?
I can hear you.
Okay, good. What I'm saying is, I don't care whether pastor, whether government, by 2027, young people, we should be contributing to Very Dark Man project or any other project that will give us better life. I'm happy that Nigeria begin to pay to NGOs that will build today, not into a church that will build tomorrow. Because you know why I'm angry with the churches? I don't care how much they collect. Nigerian church has got enough structure to empower lives, to build life economically. Don't tell me nonsense. Don't tell me spiritual life. Build my life economically. I will not, if I not fit today, I don't go spiritually life. Life, spirit and body are the same. Put food on the table, Mr. Pastor. They give you so much money. Set up a bank. Give loan to your church members. Let them go and farm. Would that be too bad? Mr. Lawrence?
So on this aspect, I know of some churches, right, that brings food for members, because there are some people who
don't feed them with this. Give them project to go and do. How you going to give them food? I saw this by Apostle Suleiman, they serve food for church. Now which? You want it to feed them, or you going to give them money to go and do business? So they bring your money back. Go on.
Sometimes I know of so many people who's like they provide job opportunities for the youth in church. Even those that are not working, they provide job opportunities for them.
What kind of job? What kind of job opportunity? I want to hear and I want to clap them. I want to praise them. I can tell you, I have a pastor that's only working in the prison. He's only working in prison. He's my hero. I'm bringing him on my show. So don't think I hate pastors. Go on, sir.
Yes, what I'm saying is some, like, as a member, I'm a member of a church, and whenever there is an opening, and probably I have a company and establishment, I forward it to the church WhatsApp group for them to ask for the members if there is any vacancy. You talk to the pastor about it, and they provide those things, and they make sure that person is being employed.
That's not what I'm saying, sir. Lawrence, you know what I want to see? That very church you belong. Let them create and intentionally create a bank. The one that go make one offering, second offering, third offering. Let there be an offering to the bank of the church. The bank of the church will be owned by everybody, so that anybody that want to do something in the church can take that loan and go and set up his life, not to feed him, not even become a slave, to go and set up whatever you go do and return the money back. So the money will be given back to another person. You can begin to empower your life, and they will pay you more tight. You don't need to. I'm starting with a bank.
So it's a process.
Nigerian bank will not give you loan. Nigerian bank does not give you loan. Look, this is what I'm confused. Nigerian bank will not give you loan. But the money you have, you give to a pastor. No, the money should be in the bank of the church. From that bank, we give to the members.
Are you aware there are some citizens of this country that even if you give them 5,000 now to establish themselves, to do something for themselves, at the end of the day, they found it very difficult to return that funds back to the church. I'm just saying, even to the bank.
We always no. That's why you take it. You don't give the money is not free. When you take money from the church will make sure. Church is not a place you go and play prank. If you take money you not bring out, we'll go shame you for church. That of church is good. Because we go there and now say the money where you take, you never return it. You know, we go shame that person for church. And we will take his property for it. So other people will not take advantage of it. I am saying that the pastors should start to touch lives. It's too possible. They can. They should not tell me they are giving people food. No. And I just give one example. A pastor can have a farm. A church could have a farm. Today, people not see food shop. Is it be so out of place if Redeemed Church get farm? What would be so bad if Redeemed get church? The way that they plant their members everywhere you see now Redeemed. Make them plant farm everywhere. So there will be food to sell and make money. You see, the one we're saying is you cannot talk about heaven without the heaven. Heaven is here. Give us heaven on earth. Because what created the heavens and the earth is right here for us.
That was the plan.
Thank you. So let us pray Because as we pray, because our prayer, sometimes the prayer, God don't even want to listen to some of our prayers. The prayer when I go football field say, may God let my team win the other team, not be God they call for. Because everybody is children of God. You want to pray to God.
That one they will tell you that who play best will win.
Thank you.
In as much as you pray to God to help you on this, you have to be perfect on it for you to be successful.
Thank you, my son. I like that. So the same way, we know they expect God to come over, perform miracle. If you work hard, now God go feed you. You don't work hard, you don't go eat. You will remain poor and continue to remain poor if you continue praying. God said, work hard. The same way you put people for feed. Who work hard, now go win. Who work hard, now go eat. You don't work hard. You know, the church when they not plan how to put food on the table, not go eat. Pastors say to get up, and they cannot stand me in a debate. They should get up and turn the church into an organization that touches life. Don't tell me about heaven alone. As I want to go heaven, let me enjoy the heaven here. Because heaven is here. You know, have you been to some people's home? They are in heaven in Nigeria. Some people are in hell. Some people are living in hell in Nigeria. You're telling me of one heaven, go to Aso Rock and see heaven. And go to the street of Kaduna, you see hell. And this is what it is. We can bring heaven to those people. A little bit of succor, and there will be peace, and we can do it. The church can do it, the government can do it. I know that sometimes they look as if I'm fighting the pastors. Not be only fight, they're supposed to beat the pastors. If Oyibo came in those days, they use us. Take all our resources in the name of the Catholic Church and go away. Our own brothers and sisters are the ones taking money from us. And without accounting for it. And we say, hey, he's not a man of God. He's a man of God. So who I be? I be man of devil.
The ones with evil intentions, but we still have good ones that practice.
You know what? You see, by their deed we shall know them. A good pastor will show me what he's doing with what he's doing. For the biggest senior man of God in Nigeria to come out and say he has made a mistake is to tell you they are making mistakes. A time will come, and when it will become, Damina is talking about it. That's why the Baba came out. And I'm so disappointed that the son of a man didn't apologize. They said that Very Dark Man should apologize to him. Apologize for what? Very Dark Man reported what he saw. He played a video of what he saw. He only made an implication. Does this imply? That's a question. He didn't say so. Baba, if they follow this kind of people, I mean they patronize her because what did this guy, this so-called man or girl or whatever they do? Not joke. But the truth is, you should apologize if you were participating in keeping that man out of prison. Serious country will do so. He knows the law. I'm a lawyer like him. There's no way you can get away with that. That you perpetrating crime, you helping crime, you aiding it. As a lawyer, you shouldn't be doing that. He knows it. We know the truth. You're talking of defamation of character. What is defamation of character? If it is true, then it's not a defamation of character. Prove it wrong. And Very Dark Man, yeah, the boy is alone. Nobody can talk. We are talking about authority, big people. He apologized. So be it. By the time we make Very Dark Man to apologize for nonsense, he cannot do what he's supposed to do. He owes you no apology. He owes you no single apology. And we're going to be sincere here. You men of God, you get to be sincere with yourself. I just give an instance now. Lawrence, I'm with you. I'm going to end the show in a few minutes. If in the course of doing this job, pastors really begin to give loan to their members, they will tell you, many people will come to heaven now. The problem we have in Nigeria is food on the table.
Exactly.
You are collecting money from the people, you're not putting food on their table. For me, you are a devil. You are demons. Let me repeat that so the pastors will hear me. You collect money from the people. You cannot help them to put food on their table. You're telling them to go to heaven. You are not going to heaven to feed. You are demonic. You're devious. You were the people Jesus Christ was against while he was on earth. Go and read the Bible. Jesus Christ was talking about those who hold the Bible, who wrote the word of God and they cannot read it out. They were holy men. Now the same people, now they kill Jesus. It was not the thieves, so not the armed robbers kill Jesus. So it was not the criminal that said they should kill Jesus. It was the men of God that said, no, crucify him. What did the man say? He said the truth. Very dark man, they demon kill him. You know, we're not. I brought the thing. Rule of law. Rule of law will not happen until we all come out to tell them no. I'm talking to us. I'm repeating this topic tomorrow. For some reason. Tomorrow we're going to repeat this thing. Rule of law will not happen until we all behave like very dark man. That's what I'm saying. We all need to come out and say to government, we are not taking this anymore. Enough of this. I'm not going to change cloth. Now the same cloth I go wear tomorrow so that the show will continue. I want to have you tomorrow, Lawrence, too. So we can, let us all go back and look at what we have done today and come back and tell Nigerians something different tomorrow. What the pastors can do to put people in heaven, not to just collect money. They are not free. What the government should be doing. And we are cowards. They believe, say, somebody when they get that kind of money go behave well. It's a lie. The amount of money with the Nigerian presidency, you cannot behave well. You cannot see well. If you see Tinubu now, see when Baba come to office, see Tinubu, he go to shine. I remember when he became governor. Look at him today. The office is so no, how do I describe it? Only to cut your hair. See that the Chris, I never feel cut my hair. You know how much they do? They cut president hair. The haircut alone of president. You hear me? These are the things we need to correct. And we all need to become very dark man. To say to government, to say to our pastors, to say to our imam, stop sitting down in the church and collecting our money. Stop sitting down in the mosque and collecting our money. Use this money to build lives. Government, use this money.
Start from the grassroots.
We start. It starts from us. Our own part, we only have one job to do. Our job as a people is to speak out.
Yes.
Like what Very Dark Man did. I want people like go on with one Nigeria to speak out. The man don't tire, he don't retire. But you never retire. You go to come out because they see they come out, they see they wear good clothes. They shake hands with president. Then Baba, you are still the president. You were once a president, you have to take part. That you allow Kano to be in prison is an example of people not speaking the truth. Maybe there's a truth I don't know. What is Kano doing differently from what Sunday Igboho have done? In fact, is that the right way to solve a problem in the society by keeping that kind of person in prison? I don't know Kano. I don't think I support what he's doing. I don't believe in separating. Nigeria should remain one. That's what I believe. But keeping him in prison, where is the sense in it? How do you address evil by treating? In fact, Jesus will never support this. So, and we are here, we're pretending as if pastors, I know say they made it don't ready to fight me. I don't know, they give them one shit, make it weird. Say anytime that the police talk about pastor, make they fight them. Now picking, now my daughter, I know the best. But you know the truth, the poor guy is only thinking is defending what he has been taught. They don't teach and say, pastor, don't touch them, or they are man of God, or they are this. But now the same people, they're the same man of God now Jesus Christ talked against when he was on earth. Jesus Christ was not talking against any other person, no. He was talking against the Pharisees and the Sadducees who pray in the open and everybody know they are praying. Have you read the Bible, my people? May God help us. We'll come back tomorrow to another exciting edition of this show. We'll continue the same thing, democracy without rule of law. Lawrence, thank you very much for being on the show. We'll do this again tomorrow, sir. All right? I really want to have you tomorrow so we can do justice, better justice. So hopefully my system will not be making so much noise. I don't know what's going on here. And it's 2 hours show, so it's quite long. We don't want to do that next time. Stay out of trouble. For those of you who cannot see to the end of the show, I can understand you. But anywhere you get to and you hear my voice or you hear our voice, jump up. And hey, follow us now. It's time for me to say to you guys, follow us on our social media handles. Our YouTube is at Srtv Television, Facebook online, Srtv Online. If you just go to Srtv Online, we are there. Instagram is Srtv World. We'll be there for you. Thank you very much for joining me. Until tomorrow, stay out of trouble and God bless you all. Bye.
Find your sanctuary in the hearts of the city. Live the life you deserve in an exquisite apartment. SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Lagos, is a place where your comfort is rest assured. Welcome to SRTV Shortlet Apartment, part of the prestigious SRTV Real Estate family. Why choose us? Prime location, nestled in the heart of Lagos, close to key attractions, business hubs, and vibrant nightlife. Modern interiors, fully furnished, stylish apartments designed to provide the ultimate comfort. Luxury redefined, vacation perfected. 24/7 security. Enjoy peace of mind with round-the-clock security and CCTV surveillance. Top-notch amenities, high-speed Wi-Fi, smart TV, air conditioning, fully equipped kitchen, and lots more. Perfect for